Okay, so today we are going to discuss chapter 1, Introduction to Chemistry. First, we are going to learn about evolution of chemistry. The Greeks believed in 4 basic elements: air, fire, water and earth. And all substances were a combination of these 4 basic elements. So, what is science? Science is the methodical exploration of nature followed by a logical explanation of the observation. An experiment involves scientists who explore nature according to a planned strategy and make observation under controlled conditions. So that is a scientific method. So initially that's about scientific method, and then it's developed scientific method. It is a systematic investigation of nature and requires proposing an explanation of results of an experiment in form of general principle. The initial tentative proposal of a scientific principle is called hypothesis. After further investigation, the original hypothesis may be rejected, revised, or elevated to the status of a scientific principle. So, step 1, perform a planned experiment, make observation and record data. Step 2, analyze the data and propose a tentative hypothesis to explain the experimental observations. Step 3, conduct additional experiments to the test hypothesis. If evidence supports the initial proposal, the hypothesis becomes a scientific theory. So that's the method we follow. We apply scientific method to find something new. After sufficient evidence, a hypothesis becomes a scientific theory, and a natural law states a measurable relationship. Now the question, what's the difference between theory and law? A natural law basically is what? It's measurements, it's mathematical relationship. For example, Newton's second law, F equals ma. And theory is observable, it's from sufficient evidence. So that's the true difference between theory and natural law. And you can see, after analyzing initial observations from experiment, you can analyze additional data, hypothesis prove or not, and then you can identify scientific law or theory. So let's talk about modern chemistry. Chemistry is a science that studies the composition of matter and its properties. Chemistry is divided into several branches. Organic chemistry is study of substance containing carbon. Inorganic chemistry is a study of other substances that don't contain carbon. Biochemistry, it is a study of substances derived from plants and animals. And there is a new branch of chemistry called green chemistry, is the design of chemical process that reduce waste and hazardous substances. Now there is a chemistry connection. Salt once, it was so valuable, it was used to pay Roman soldiers. Table salt is obtained by 3 major processes: salt mining, solution mining, and solar evaporation of salt water. Table salt is necessary for the human body, but too much can cause high blood pressure. So you can see, let's go back. Okay, so you can see how salt is valuable and what are the processes and why it's necessary. Now, different people can learn chemistry differently. Now, what do you see in this picture? Some people see a vase on a dark background, and some people see 2 faces. So we are going to talk about problem solving. It's like connecting dots using only 4 straight lines. And you can experiment in your notes until you find a solution. Here are the dots and you need to connect dots using only 4 straight lines. Now, connect the dots using only 4 straight lines. Experiment until you find a solution. Do you have to use 5 straight lines? No matter which dot we can start with, we still need 5 lines. So are we confining the problem? We need to go beyond the 9 dots to answer the problem. You can see that, right? So chemistry is a central science. So knowledge of chemistry is important to understand the world around us. It's relevant to our daily life. Fun experiment, benefits to society, biomedical applications, career opportunities, and interesting topics. So chemistry is a central science. In 1886, pure aluminum cost over $1 million per pound. $1 million per pound. No, it's $100,000 per pound. Charles Hall and Paul Hurlot both independently discovered the method of obtaining pure aluminum from aluminum ore, and nowadays pure aluminum costs less than $1 per pound. So you can see how our obtaining process evolved. So in this chapter we talk about scientific method to investigate the world around us, and we talk about hypothesis, theory, natural law. Chemistry is a central science and the impact of chemistry in many aspects of our daily life.